The most important utensils in the kitchen are good knives for different applications. Here we show you different cooking knives and how to use them. Whichever knife you use, it must be sharp above all so that you can make clean cuts. We place the knife at an angle of approximately 20 degrees to the tip of the sharpening steel. Then, we lead the knife downward in a slight arc over the sharpening steel. And now, let's move on to a few important knives. The filleting knife has a thin, flexible blade, which allows fish and meat to be filleted ultra thinly. The long, thin ham knife with its narrow tapered blade is also intended for very fine cuts. A peeling knife is used not only to peel fruit and vegetables, but also to shape them. You can recognize it by the beak-shaped blade. This knife can, for example, be used to cut a potato into a decorative shape. To cut cheese, we use a cheese knife. The blade has holes and a fork tip. This means no cheese residues stick to it and pieces that have been cut can be easily picked up. To release meat from the bone, we use a boning knife. It has a short, curved blade that you can easily guide along the bone. To cut meat, on the other hand, a carving knife is used. It is narrow and tapered at the end. When opening oysters, there is a risk of injuring yourself. Therefore, the oyster knife has a protective guard between the handle and the blade to stop it slipping. We slide the blade into the hinge that lies at the tip of the oyster between the shells to separate the muscle and open the oyster. To chop herbs, we use the mincing knife. It has two handles and a round blade. We move it back and forth with light pressure on a board as a base. We wish you lots of success. For more inspiration, tips, tricks, and recipe ideas, visit our website.